Hello and welcome back to the Barley Roast.
Hello.
I'm Philip Morgan.
I'm Lee Fabian.
And I'm Damien Coleman.
Today we are drinking Tangerine Express IPA by
There's
Stone.
a lot of verbiage on the back of this.
I almost took a sip.
There's a lot.
without
It's
you
very
guys.
wordy. There's
I did
a lot
it.
of words.
Listen, I did it last time.
You did?
I did it. I was like, you know what? I'm thirsty.
I'm always good.
I needed a
Do
beer.
it.
So this is a 6.7.
So it's time to get wasted.
Ooh.
A magical. Imagine the tropical haze of a lazy afternoon into evening. Your official duties for the day have been to maybe
Story
take
time
a
with
hike
Phil.
to a secluded waterfall, perhaps grill something definitely chill with plenty of sand between your toes, and crack a phenomenal beer to complete the experience. Check, check, check again, and check. Welcome to our Vacation Transportation Express. This ain't no just add juice approach.
This is very calming.
This is for adults.
ASMR.
We use
It's like therapeutic.
bountiful tangerine puree, which brings pithy pie, P-I-T-H-Y.
Pithy.
Pithy? I'm making sure that I said that right. Pithy, crisp bitterness with the citrus flavor. In addition to the complexities of the tangerine, the likes of which you can only get by using the whole fruit. We
Let me see.
Judiciously.
Judiciously.
Oh.
Judiciously.
You know, I feel like I should know that word.
Judiciously.
Yeah, judiciously. Judiciously. I can't mouth it. We employ
Sometimes you don't know in English, you know.
just a hint of
The
whole
English language is
pineapple
weird.
For a
What?
A whole pineapple?
A whole pineapple.
A whole pineapple in each can?
For
Wow. Or is it like the case?
judiciously, we judiciously
wanna
employ
know.
just a hint of whole pineapple for a back note. You'd likely not even pick it out in the mix if we didn't tell you it was there. We're not looking for
I
a
didn't taste
sweet
it.
connection to appease the I want my beer to taste like fruit juices crowd. This is Stone. We like our IPAs to taste like IPAs. Big, bold, and not for kids. That
Big,
was a
bold.
lot to read.
Yeah.
You
Oh, it's a story.
need some glasses so you can read off the cans better, sir.
Yeah, man. Well, it's also like the lighting. I might need glasses. Shh. I don't want to admit that yet.
It's not the worst thing in the world, you know?
Stab you!
One of my eyes is nearsighted and one of my eyes is farsighted.
Yeah, I've got an astigmatism in each eye, but it's on a different axis, so I have a different prescription for each eye.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So you have to get your glasses, like, specially made, probably?
Yeah. So like my contacts, I have a right lens and a left lens.
A lens and a lens?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever
Like-
put them in
like
back?
the-
Have you ever put them in backwards by accident?
No. But because they're in two different boxes, so it's easy to tell which one's which.
Okay.
But so the way they do astigmatism correction for contacts is it's every 5th degree, so it'll be like 5 and 10.
It burned my nose. That was
And-
terrible.
My right eye, my right eye is on I think a 7. So
Tearing
like
up after that.
contacts on my right eyes for astigmatism correction will never be exact. My left eye
Dang.
actually lines up perfectly to where I can have a non-astigmatism correcting lens and it still works just fine. So when I have my contacts in, I see better with my left eye than my right eye, and I'm right eye dominant.
Oh, no.
So yeah,
That sounds amazing.
Wonderful.
I should probably just like save up some money and get some LASIK. Just make things so much easier.
I heard
You're
even
gonna let
LASIK.
people,
I
you're gonna let
heard
people
even.
shoot lasers at your eye?
Yeah.
I heard even LASIK is
Just melt
temporary.
them.
LASIK's
It
temporary.
is,
I think
for a
it's like
little
10 years. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it lasts
That's
like 10
still a
years
pretty
before it
good
needs
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's pretty
time.
good. That's a pretty good.
Like long run, you're saving so much more money than
Oh,
if you
definitely.
were like buying
How
contacts.
many
all the
pairs of
time.
glasses have you gone through for 10 years?
This is my second pair,
Oh,
and
wow.
I didn't
I
start.
have lifetime? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't start wearing glasses until 5 years ago.
Oh,
But I also
alright.
didn't know I needed glasses until then, and I had needed glasses since I was like 14.
So they're like, doctor's like, hey, you know you need glasses. Is that why I can't see?
So how I
Wow,
found
that
out...
explains why everything's so blurry.
Yeah,
I just thought maybe everything was just so shitty all the time.
yeah, like...
Get the
Actually,
graphics update.
Yeah, because like when you've never really
got
gone
the
to like an
patch
eye
notes.
doctor or anything, because like so growing up as a kid, my vision was
Fucked
around
up.
like 20/30, like, which isn't really enough to need glasses. It got to about 20/40 or so when I was like 14, 15-ish. And I didn't know I needed glasses just because like it hadn't gotten bad enough to where like a doctor was like, hey, you need glasses. So how I found out I needed them was we went to the drive-in where they were doing a double feature with The Hangover 2 and Pirates 4.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah,
Lake
you
Worth,
were there
Lake
for
Worth
that.
Drive-In.
I was there for that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
couldn't see it.
yeah, so
no
we,
idea
we
what the fuck
parked
we were watching.
because they did Hangover 2 on the main screen, the really fucking big one, and Pirates 4 on the small screen in the back. We just parked at the back of the big screen. That way we didn't have to move the cars. We just turn around because they were doing it one after the other.
Yeah.
So the Hangover 2 was on a big enough screen that I could see it just fine. I didn't have any issues. And it was also like a bright enough movie because it takes place like during the day and fucking, what is it, like Thailand or some shit?
Yeah, it's Bangkok.
Yeah, Bangkok.
Bangkok, yeah.
So I could see that just fine, but when
I've been there. It's a
when
good
they
place.
moved over
It's a
to
cool place.
when that ended and we moved over to Pirates 4 because it's a much darker
Were you approached by
movie
a
on a much
lady boy?
smaller screen, I could not see the movie at all. I could see the screen just fine. I could see the screen.
It's distracting me.
I asked him if he was like, I've been to Bangkok. It's not a bad place. I was like, were you approached by a lady boy? And then he like shook his head to you answer like whatever you were saying. I was like, you have? That's dangerous. Oh my god.
But in all seriousness, no, I did not. No one
asked you if you wanted a $5 tubu-ku?
No.
One of my friends,
Everyone talked about them though.
One of my friends from high school went to Thailand and got approached by ladyboys, and he got pictures with them. He was like, "This is amazing." Yeah, he was just
Weird.
like, "Yeah,
They really exist.
The only
he's like,
lady
"Oh,
boy.
wow."
I think I saw a few. Yeah, I saw a few lady boys. It was
Lady
like this.
boy.
It was like this burlesque show in Krabby. I didn't go to it, but
Well,
there were people
sorry,
hanging out
I feel like they
outside.
have a different name.
But before we get sidetracked,
Yeah,
I
go
gotta
back
finish,
to.
yeah.
Oh, God.
finish one tirade
yes,
for another.
yeah, go on.
But so when we moved over to the smaller screen for Pirates 4, I could see the screen itself just fine, but I couldn't see anything on the screen. And so I heard
man.
I heard like the sound for the movie going like through the car, and I was just like, oh, the movie's not playing yet. I guess they're just playing the audio. They'll probably fix it when the movie starts. And then like 10 minutes had gone by, like probably longer. It was like 15, 20. It was too long. And I kind of like leaned over to Nick, and everyone's just like quietly staring at the screen, like not really talking. And like Nick is sitting right next to me, and I lean over. I was like, Nick, is there anything actually playing on the movie? He's like, yeah. He's like, and I'm like, I can't see it. And he just like takes his off, hands him to me, and I was just like, oh! Whoa! This is what it's like to see things?
He's got a pretty severe prescription.
Dang, yeah, I think Nick's pretty.
It's not that severe. I'm pretty sure his old roommate Evan had worse ones. Evan Karmazin.
I think so.
My dad is super blind, and so is Amelia.
Blind? Super blind?
Yeah, super blind.
Does she have like Coke bottle bottoms?
I don't think so. No.
It's like super thick glass.
No, it's not super big. She's pretty blind. So is my grandma. I'm like the only person in my family that doesn't
Caitlin,
even.
Nick's sister, does like really thick
Yeah.
glasses. She is like really blind. Really blind.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Anything past 2200 is legally blind, and I've known a few people that have that.
Dang.
Yeah.
Blind AF.
Yep.
Carolyn is also very blind.
I mean, I'm blind. I mean, like, I'm not actually blind, but I guess, like, I don't know. Never mind.
So,
Never mind.
Bangkok.
Bangkok.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so my buddy Mark, I I don't know too much about it because he just talked about it on Facebook real quick with like the pictures that he took with him. But because it's very obvious when you're a tourist in Bangkok.
Oh.
And
Definitely.
and like
Really? I had no idea.
Yeah. And so they're very aggressive about it because they try to like absolutely like take advantage of tourists and like try to like scam them out of money.
Definitely.
So he was roaming down the street.
I haggled a lot.
Yeah. He was wandering down the street, got approached by some ladyboys, and he was just like, "This is actually a thing? This is amazing!" And just like went like super tourist mode. He's like, "I need to have a picture of this." Just like, "I got approached by ladyboys, guys. Check it out. This is Bangkok. This is the experience."
This is the experience. Oh my god.
Wow.
I gotta go to Jersey. I leave for Jersey at 4 a.m. on Thursday.
It's gonna be cool.
That's for paintball, I assume. Yeah.
Yeah. We're staying in the same hotel, which was gutted. It was this like... I don't remember the name of the hotel, and I just read the email earlier today. Like, I read it 3 times.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't remember. The Showboat,
Never heard of it.
I think. Whatever. Anyway. We're staying at this hotel, which had a casino in the bottom of it, right? There's just no casino in the bottom of it. It's just gutted. It's just like an empty halls. You could go.
Was it like being renovated, or it wasn't done being built, or?
Half of that place is like abandoned.
Oh wow.
Yeah, half of
jeez.
Jersey is like really abandoned. It's kinda
Really?
shiesty. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really shitty. It's a shitty ass place. I'm gonna bring my GoPro. I'm gonna take photos of it.
Go urban exploring.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Urban exploring is one of my
So
favorite
maybe
things.
maybe run into some hobos or
Yeah.
some creepy, you know, like what is that
A
movie?
crackhead or two, probably.
But it's just like running into a crackhead would be the equivalent of running into something from Quarantine.
Yeah, but about... They're pretty synonymous, I think.
Yeah.
They may as well be the same.
Hey, weren't they zombies? Basically.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like crackheads.
You know what? This beer is actually pretty good.
Yeah. You like it?
I like this beer, yeah.
It's
It's
definitely
like I saw your
Yeah.
initial reaction when you took the first sip. You were like, "Oh, it's grown on you quick."
It's definitely got like a very initial like punch in the mouth.
Yeah, it's like super hoppy up front, but it goes away quick.
Well, no, it's like the first few drinks are really hoppy, and then after a certain point, your mouth just like, oh, this is what it's going to taste like for a while.
Yeah, it becomes accustomed to it. Yeah.
It's not being punched in the
It's
mouth.
kind of palate wrecking a little bit.
Exactly. It's like... Oh,
palate
it's cat.
wrecking ball.
Yeah, came in like a wrecking
I
ball.
almost sang it.
I came
almost
in
sang
like
it.
a
Is that
wrecking
Keaton?
ball.
Or is that
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
Keaton.
Is that Keaton rubbing my leg?
It was
Yeah.
me.
No, you rubbing my leg?
No, it was Keaton.
Where's my Keaton?
I was petting Keaton.
Was he? Was he? Was he? Was he? Oh God!
Fuzzy
Yeah.
wuzzy.
Fuzzy wuzzy.
How many bears does it take?
At least so many bears.
At least
That's it. How
At
many bears
least-
does it take?
6.
At least so many bears.
At least as many
Somebody
bears.
told me the most
2.
ridiculous, like, kind of... It was definitely racist joke. I was like, what?
There's a lot of them.
I love
Yeah,
it.
there is.
It was pretty funny, though. It was funny and terrible at the same time. How many cops does it take to put in a light bulb?
Oh, yeah, I've heard this
How
one.
many cops does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Yeah. I have no idea. They're too busy beating the room.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Terrible.
Terrible.
What's also bad is, like, statistically, there are a lot of black people being shocked by cops.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
It's
It's
actually...
Yeah.
a
no.
problem.
It's
It
really,
is
it's
definitely
kind
a
of
problem.
crazy
Yeah.
to think that, like, you know, how I would be treated is completely different than how a black person is going to be treated, and we could be the same exact person.
Yep.
Stupid. Silly. I think white people are crazier, I'm sorry.
White people are crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah. I feel like I would rather not run into most white people are mass murderer, like serial killers. Not most, not at all. I don't know. There's a high statistic.
Most serial killers, if
white.
not all of them, are white.
Yeah, generally, or generally
Yeah.
white.
Yep.
Yeah.
There, the only one that I have heard of that wasn't white was a Hispanic guy in California,
Oh man.
and he did like super like satanic ritualistic murders, specifically of white women.
Specifically, white women.
Yeah, like
Specifically white women.
like disemboweling, like cutting off limbs, like drawing pentagrams out of blood.
I feel like I saw a documentary
Yeah,
on
like
that.
he killed like 5 or 6 women before they finally caught him.
It's a
But,
decent
yeah.
amount. It's crazy.
I watched like a mini documentary a few days ago on Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. What an interesting man.
He was
Yeah.
super interesting. I mean,
So
it's weird.
I
but
remember
weird.
like
I remember hearing
it was
story-
it was a few different cannibals. I can't
Like-
remember what the other Steven something. He was like another famous cannibal.
Yeah, I don't know the name, but
But like, where did they get this idea that was a good idea? Like,
Well, no. Well, like both of them. It led to a point where, like, they broke it down, and it was like for them, it was like a complete like sexual experience. Like, they had sex with the bodies, and even like cutting them up,
was,
and
like, sexually
something was like
euphoric for them.
yeah, and it was like a sexual act for them.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember hearing similar things about Jeffrey Dahmer, but it might have just been people mixing up the two.
Well, oh, Jeffrey Dahmer did that too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I was
Jeffrey
right about
Dahmer
that.
ate people.
Uh huh.
Yeah, he would also like inject acid into like their skull.
Yeah.
While
Like
they were alive.
yeah, he like tried to turn them into like zombie slaves or some like weird shit. It was I don't know. It's bizarre.
I think
Wow.
that may have been the European guy. I think one of them was like a doctor or something, or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
My facts are probably
Hit him in the
completely wrong.
fucking head.
Just
with
tried
a
to do
mind-
like
with a
acid
mind
lobotomies
spike?
essentially.
Oh my
Acid
god.
lobotomies.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna die,
There was a story
Yeah,
I
you're
heard
just
about
gonna die.
Jeffrey Dahmer where he it was
He was also gay, so he
Really?
like, yeah. All he did was he used to just drag gay men in
but
and just do terrible things to them.
yeah.
interesting.
I think it was Jeffrey Dahmer who used to cut people. Like he would put them to sleep, like he would drug them, and then he would like cut wounds and like have sex with the wound.
Yeah.
He was messed up, but anyway.
Yeah, so I remember hearing the story about Jeffrey Dahmer. This is shortly before he got caught,
What?
where he it was him and his mom. Like she was like over at his house visiting, and somehow or another like they got into an argument or something, and she said something along the lines of like, "I don't like your friends, Jeffrey," and he was cooking dinner at the time, so he was like, "That's fine, just eat the salad."
Oh my god.
That was a lot of setup for a terrible joke.
It was, but I appreciate it. It was great.
First time I heard that, I thought it was fucking
Like-
hilarious.
No. No. I revoke your talking privileges for 18 seconds.
18 seconds.
Shut up. I witnessed it. I
You've
witnessed
seen it.
I witnessed
You've seen it.
I witnessed-
Ghost
I
phone.
witnessed you. I witnessed you. Put that timer on there for the. We should probably stop at this point, but we ain't gonna stop.
We ain't gonna stop. Won't
Look-
stop, can't stop.
Look, we all have to have beer left. So let's just keep going.
Fucking, have you
It's
ever...
pretty good though.
It is. I like it.
You ever, like...
It's still light. It's gotten more like wanting to just sip it towards the end. I don't really want to take like. I'm also tired. It's a long day.
You went to a funeral.
I thought I was gonna have a funeral. It wasn't a funeral. We dressed up. Actually, no. I dressed up, and like one other person dressed up because we thought we were gonna die in our D&D campaign, and I was like, let's just look good. We're gonna have a funeral, so we might as well like dress nicely, and then we didn't die. And
Oh,
then
wow.
everyone else was just like
Congratulations.
nerding it, being fucking turbo nerds wearing Gym shorts and tank tops and whatever. I'm wearing gym shorts right now though.
So am I.
As
I
am
was
I.
just like, I'm not. I'm at least gonna.
It's
keep
late
my-
at night, you know.
We
Yeah.
only have to be presentable from the waist up.
Exactly,
right,
you know.
Yeah.
We could be wearing no pants for
Oh
you know.
my God!
You never
It's a
know.
Baxter Patty.
That's
Just
next
get-
episode.
My golly.
Every episode,
Gosh.
we wear a different pair of pants, but no one knows. We know we wear the same pair of pants or no pants. I don't know.
Sometimes for the
Something-
same episode.
Something happens to waist down.
I think there was like 2 episode weeks in a row where I'm pretty sure I wore the same shirt. And I was like, it looks like I'm wearing the same shirt for 4 episodes.
4 episodes.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wear my hat a lot.
I want ice cream.
You ever like?
So
Ice
bad.
cream.
You ever like? You're kind of tired and you're like, I could use a nap right now, and you're like, I got some time. I'm gonna take like 30 minutes, set an alarm, and I'll have so much energy when I
4
wake up.
hours
and
later.
it's- yeah. Like
4
you're just gone.
hours
Either that or you wake up
later.
for it and it like does not work and you're
No,
even
you're
worse
worse.
than you were when you started. That's me right
That
now.
is
That's me
naps.
right now.
That is naps for me in general. I
They don't wake
I
you up?
always wake up more tired than I went to sleep.
Dang.
Like
I'm sorry.
okay, so yeah, I just don't take naps.
No nappies.
Yeah.
No nappies.
I need to stop
But
taking
that
naps.
has happened to me. Or like it'll be
I
like
just love naps. Naps are so good.
it'll be like at 9:30 or like 10, and I'm like, wow, I've still got like quite a bit, you know, go to bed at like 1:30 or something. So I sit down to watch a TV show. I pass
3.
out and I wake up and I like next thing I know it's like 2 a.m. I'm like, fuck, I just wasted out all of my free time. Now I gotta go bed and I gotta wake up.
Yeah.
Go to
Free
work,
time.
and go to work.
Free time.
Free
My
time.
free
I
time.
fill my free time with way too much stuff that's like useless.
Would you like some free time?
Yeah, I would
No
also.
cost.
Free time? No.
No cost
I would-
for this time.
Until you say, to obtain free time, you have. That's like a lot of times, you have to have a job.
Have you ever tried to eat a clock?
What?
Have you ever tried to eat a clock? It's very
unless you don't-
time-consuming.
What? Stop it! Stop it! I hate you! Oh my god. Oh man. I mean, no. I guess you could just be like a homeless person and have a ton of free time.
One of my coworkers was a former homeless person. His parents abandoned him like flat out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like his dad
I mean, I was
when
kind
he
of
was a
homeless
kid,
for a little bit.
and then his
I slept on
his mom
couches.
left him when he was like 16. Just like dropped him off at a friend's house and was like, I gotta go do this thing. I'll be back in a week. And then like called a week later and was like, I'm still doing this thing. And then just eventually stopped calling. So he was like, I guess I'm just alone now.
Which one of you is
So
moving? Which one of you is still moving? I'm watching the camera shake. That's terrible.
yeah.
That's terrible.
So he was homeless for I think a year.
Oh my god.
It was me, I'm sorry.
It's that.
I'll admit.
It's that reckless. The reckless knee syndrome.
I have an alien
There's
leg.
also
I need to get it cut off.
This.
Huh?
We've got to like.
You just moved that
What
whole
did you just
mic.
do?
Oh my god. Sometimes the camera will move if we hit that.
Yeah.
Table too hard.
We're
I
working
didn't.
out.
That thing jumped though.
Well, it's a very shaky table and the camera's on a very shaky
It-
tripod.
Well, it's also on like all kinds of weird angles because my house is all weird and wonky.
It's
Yeah,
Florida.
the foundation's not very
I
solid.
weighed myself, and my scale said I was a lot heavier than what I thought I was.
Who?
And then I moved the scale, and it came in at a different reading. And then I moved the scale again, and it came in at a different reading.
What am I?
And then I moved it 2 more times, and I got the same reading 3 times. And I was like, okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that one.
That one's good.
I started using the weighted pallet jack at work.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The weighted
it-
pallet jacket?
the
weighted pallet jack.
Oh.
Weight-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have to take the weights of everything after everything's wrapped up and said and done. Because we can't go over 1,500, and like per pallet, and then just for truck
see.
size we can't go over a certain weight. So we like write the weights down on everything.
Oh, okay.
So I've been using that, and I think I'm currently like 175-ish, closer to 180,
Nice.
between 175 and 180.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
186.
Oh man, I'm a 123.
I know, you're a tiny man.
Fucking
I'm a-
stick boy.
I did this crazy
I am a
thing.
skinny
I
man.
did this crazy thing. So Friday, drank a lot of beer. Saturday, got up, felt bloated. So I went to the gym. Before I went to the gym, I weighed myself and I was 188.6 pounds. And then I went to the gym and I ran 6 miles and then did chest. And when I got home, after I ate lunch, had a smoothie, had a protein shake, all of that sitting in my stomach. I weighed myself again. I was 185.
Damn.
I was like, oh my god. What the hell?
Alright, we should probably wrap up.
Oh,
We're over time right now.
you're overtime.
Your dad's over time.
Oh my god.
Check the last
leave-
beer now.
You leave my
Go.
dad out of this. He's got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, you're right.
You got nothing. You got nothing to do with it.
I'm gonna vomit.
bring him in.
In your lap.
I'm gonna shit on your floor.
Keaton does it. Keaton does it all the time. What's it? It's not any different than
That's
any-
also like mostly the reason that I wanted to end because I feel like I'm about to shit myself.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Thanks for
Everybody
joining us.
run. Oh god.
I'm gonna destroy a toilet.
Have a good night.
I'll drink to that.
Are you? I'll drink.